Hello everyone and welcome to Color Carpet Time. That time of day we gather around our big color carpet, we have a seat, we listen real well, and we get to practice some letters, the sounds that they make, and the words that we can create with them, and a whole bunch of other cool things. A lot of stuff to get to. Let's get started right now. We are going to segment some words, but then we're going to add a sound to the beginning of these words. So I'm going to give you a word, and then I'm going to give you a sound, and then you're going to put them together to create a new word. Alright? Alright, here we go. First off, we're going to start with lad. Now lad, you might say lad isn't even a word, Mr. T. It is. It's not used as much anymore, at least not in the United States. Lad is another way of saying boy, right? Or young man. You say lad. So that's a real word. I'm not making stuff up, alright? So we have lad, and I want you to add g to the beginning. What do you get? G, lad. Did you get glad? Did you get glad? Good. I'm glad you got that right. Okay, let's do lap. Lap, and add k to the beginning of lap. And we have clap, right? K, lap, clap. Good. How about law? Law, add k to the beginning of law. And we have claw. Good. How about lock? Lock. Add b to the beginning of lock. And what do you get? B, lock, b, lock. Block. Block. There you go. Yeah, we had a CL word with claw, and then a BL word with just now with block. Sorry, I almost forgot what the last one we had. That reminds me, we have all those CL, BL, GL words, don't we? So some of our classmates got their work in right before I made this video, so I'm able to share some of their awesome work. So here is just a few. So we had Anara turn in a number of words. I didn't put them all on here because it would have taken a long time for us to read through, but she got blanket, cloud, glue, and glitch. BL, CL, and GL words. Now also Dylan came up with black, glug, and clam. BL, GL, and CL words. Now, if you haven't turned in some words, if you haven't been able to find any, I think I'm going to read a story that could help you out, because you always can turn them in, okay? I was able to share a couple of our classmates' work because I got it in time. That doesn't mean I can't share your work the next time, okay? So it's not over. You could if you find something in this story, please send it in. This is from Live It Up. It is on page 14. It's called Water, and it's by Lotta Kratky. See the clam? Why does the clam live in the water? See the dog? The dog is a black lab. Why does the black lab run in the water? See the plant? Why does the man water the plant? See the class? Why does the class sip water? Water is good for us. Have a glass. Glug, glug, glug. And if you look at the next page, hey, there's some more of our blends. There might be some hints for you. Right? Okay. Now, what I was thinking about real quick was some other work that people had turned in, and I need to make sure that I'm showing them appreciation, that you're doing a great job. Like, for example, I got some homework from Eva, and she did it on her own. And what she did was, answered all those questions we need to ask ourselves at the end of a story, like who were the characters, what was the setting, what happened at the beginning, what happened in the middle, what happened at the end. Well, she wrote sentences out telling me the answers to all that. Jasper the Bunny, right? She wrote all these sentences out and did a wonderful job. So I wanted to say, take time out during this video, say thank you, Eva. Excellent job. Also, Jackson did a wonderful job on his adjectives, underlining all of them in the sentences and then writing an adjective sentence or a sentence with an adjective later on another piece of paper. Did an excellent job with that. Way to go, Jackson. Now, many more of you are doing great work too. Sometimes I get it before I make this video, other times I don't. So I'm going to try to give little shouts out to those who are turning in everything every single day, okay? All right, I'm going to get to something real quick. I want you to tell me the first sound in these words. What is that? And what is the first sound? That is an insect. It makes insect. What's wrong with the boy? He's sick. What's another word for that? Ill. Ill. And the first sound is I. What kind of reptile or lizard is this? Iguana. Iguana. And that first sound is I. Are you seeing a pattern here? What is that? Other than being extremely cool. Or should I say cold? This is igloo. Igloo. So all of these begin with I. That is our short I. Our short I. And we've talked about that before, but I thought it would be good to go back and review short I. Short I. How about these ones? Yep, that is an alligator. First sound, alligator. Apple, apple. Ant, ant. These begin with our short A, our wonderful short A. Look at that. We go back and look at some of these words and these sounds that we have practiced before, because it's always good to have what's called a refresher, right? Because if we let it sit for long enough, we might start to forget a little bit about it. So we bring it back. We go, oh yeah, now it's fresh in my mind again, and then we'll go for a little bit longer and we'll refresh it again and go a little bit longer and refresh it. And we just keep doing that, right? And you do that forever, right? We all do it because we're all learning. Okay, boys and girls, it is just about time to do our sight words for our Friday Mrs. Duck Sight Word Challenge. Now, hopefully you guys have been studying and practicing on your own, because I know Mrs. Duck has sure been practicing and studying on her own. So over here, I have our sight words. So why don't we get to this? So see if you could say it before I do, okay? Before I do. We have all. We. What? Were. Not. When. Alright. How did you guys do? I bet you guys did pretty well, because the times we've done it in class during our Zooms, you guys are doing just excellent. Alright, we have a couple pages that I'd like you to work on today. And first up is going to be on page 2.45. This is some more work on adjectives. So you're going to read this letter here, and on these lines you're going to add a word from the box that goes with the sentence. So if it makes sense in that sentence. And you see the words are a few, a little, many, much, and some. Remember we talked about sometimes you describe how many things there are with a number, an actual number, 2, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes you use a word that doesn't give a specific number, like this, a few. So we're going to be doing some work there on 2.45. Oh, and also on the page right before 2.44, that is our short A, short I. You're going to write the correct word here in the end. All right? Okay. All right, boys and girls. Keep practicing those sight words. And keep reading. Make sure you read for 15 minutes tonight, okay? Very important. And you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.